Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. When I leaned into your energy for Aries season 2026, the first thing I did was went and made myself a cup of coffee. Cheers. Made my coffee, went outside, sat myself out in the sun, put my face in direct sunlight for the length of a cigarette, and I just have my coffee and my smoke, and I just feel like your life is getting infused with what feels like a cup of coffee. When Mercury goes into Aries, there's this infusion of fuck it in your system. There's this infusion of physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. I feel like in Aries season 2026, the divine is giving you this infusion of locking the fuck in and physical energy, but also balance. Go grab your shit. We got lots to talk about. Come on. Hey Virgo, what's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2026. Like I was saying, I feel like your life is getting caffeinated in some sort of way. And there is this infusion of fuck it, this infusion of physical, spiritual, sexual energy, an infusion of fire, an infusion of individuality, and an infusion of balance. Your ruling planet Mercury is going to be on that Aries Libra axis for a little bit now. And so I feel like the cards can say it better. The rest of Aries season looks a lot like you finally grabbing the Ace of Wands, you finally being done doing that Virgo Captain Save a Ho shit that you do. I feel like you are being given the energy that you need to address your trauma bonds, your um worthiness issues, the money issues. There's ideas, there's opportunities, there's aha moments. The energy that you need in order to address the things is coming in. Mercury going into Aries in Aries season is going to help you lock the fuck in. And that's what the coffee was about. I was like, we are locking in tonight. We're getting it done tonight. I drank that cup of coffee like I started caffeinating myself at 6 o'clock. Granted it's decaf, but I was just like, ooh, here we go. Locking in. And I just feel like that's what's cosmically happening is you are being asked to lock in. But keep in mind it is Aries season, cardinal fire. You need to be drinking a lot of fucking water. Your physical body needs way more water than you're giving it, Virgo. So hydrate, light it if you need it. Ready to dive in, clear out any funky ass energy. Welcome in my benevolent ancestors. Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2026. Okay, so yes, there's an influx of uh energy, but I feel like there's new opportunities. There's like courage, bravery, determination, passion that's coming in. An opportunity like the divine is handing you the magic wand of manifestation. Is like, yo, what do you want to do with this? Now that you're finally done expending all your energy on trying to solve everybody else's shit and you understand that that shit doesn't work. Now that you're in Aries season and somehow by now you're being reminded that you have to put your oxygen mask on first. Now that we're in Aries season and you're realizing that it is no longer sustainable for you to pour from that empty fucking cup. Now, what do you want to do? How do you want to wield your magic? It's time to start really, really thinking about it. It's time to start creating a plan. And if you build it, they will come. The Ace of Wands with the Chariot. Taurus got the Chariot as their first card as well, or it was on the bottom of the deck, I think, for them. But there may be somebody with Cancer or Taurus placements playing a big role in your Aries season. But first thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, where are you going? Where are you harnessing all this energy towards? What are you striving for victory over? What needs to be accomplished? Where are you taking this? I also feel like some of you are in like very fierce mama bear mode, very fierce mother energy. I'm picking up from this Chariot card. The Chariot is a Cancerian card. Cancer is an archetype of the mother. And astrology, Cancer is the good mother. So I do feel like something in Aries season is setting you up for a really nice Cancer season. So a really nice summer is coming in. I feel like you have been really asking important questions. You've been doing, a lot of you have been doing your work to like get to the root of that Five of Pentacles energy in you. You've been addressing the worthiness wounds. You've been doing the religious deconstruction. You've been assessing the people that you surround yourself with. I feel like you have a clear picture that you've been letting a lot of people siphon off you for a really long time. And now people are acting up because you have removed them from the teat and you see in people's true colors. I feel like whatever darkness and heaviness that you've uprooted out of yourself, you are now infusing, you're actually alchemizing that energy. And I feel like you're transmuting your darkness into data, and that data is propelling you forward. Aries season is preparing you for like there's a catalyst. There's like you are being catapulted. I feel like you have been feeling like all maybe 2025, you felt like you were just being pulled back. You feel like you were being pulled back. And I'm letting you know now, like, bam, you're about to be slingshotted. This is going to be a really important summer. Something about the summer. Honestly, when I flip all these cards over, I feel like I had that in another one of the readings too. The Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck, the Chariot, and then the Strength card. So we're starting off with two major arcana. So whenever you see this, I feel like the divine is heavily involved. You are being rerouted. You are being progressed forward. With Strength coming out, what's making you feel weak? We have number 7 and number 8. It's time to it's time to move towards facing your fear. It's time to move towards um these father wounds, these parent wounds. It's time to address the mother wound first with the Cancer card and then the father wounds. I feel like step by step. Your ruling planet Mercury is in Aries now, so the father wounds are percolating. It's gonna come up that you're gonna have to like purge yourself of this. You're gonna have to start talking about I feel like you've been talking about it plenty, Virgo. I actually think it's time to start doing something about it. So this could be therapy, this could be MDR, this could be, shamanic healing, whatever this is for you. I just feel like it's time to start um the next phase or the next progression in your healing when it comes to your past and your childhood wounds. I do feel like victory is putting you in a position where it's giving you control back, or you feel like you're back in control, you're back in power. Though it's really important to keep in mind, the Spartan Spirit Squadron knows this. All we can control is what we voluntarily put into our body, whether you react or respond, and what you do about your intentions. Everything else is outside of your jurisdiction, Virgo. And so I do feel like Aries season is trying to purge some bitch acidness up out of you, is trying to ask you like, or make you confront, hey, what needs movement in your life? Where do you need to take steps forward? Why are you scared to take those steps forward? What are you so afraid of? What's making you feel weak? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? How can you start to delegate those? How can you start to make better choices? Two of Wands at the center of the reading. How can you start working smarter, not harder? I feel like it's time to start like the Chariot going towards the Strength card, the Two of Wands facing the Strength card. There's a lot going on about redefining control, evaluating your ego, evaluating all the raw emotion that's coming up, evaluating like where you need to be harnessing your energy. A lot of you have energy. You're realizing like you have the energy. I have energy for everything. Everything I do feels easy when it's something that I want to do. And I just feel like you got to figure out what's that thing that you want to do, Virgo. Some of you are changing careers, changing career paths. Some of you I feel like are really put in the position with this Two of Wands. It's time to take your power back and start taking the road less traveled. It's time to get out of your comfort zone in some sort of way. It's time to intentionally start making decisions that break the habit or break the cycle, because a lot of you have been doing the same shit and expecting different results for long enough, and now shit's changing. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, or Aquarius or Capricorn placements that's also really encouraging this progression forward. I feel like you have enough people around you to progress, like that support you, that love you, that care about you, that are progressing you forward. I feel like it's really time to take your control back, take your power back, and end the cycles that need to be ended. I do feel like it's time to look at new prospects. It's time to broaden your horizons. For a lot of you, it's time to travel, it's time to explore. You getting out of your comfort zone is going to help you see the world differently. I just feel like it's time to understand the world is in your hands. Everything is going in your favor. You are divinely supported to switch shit up. And it's funny because Cancer got Switch by TLC, um, off Crazy Sexy Cool album. And I feel like there's something like the same thing with you. There may be somebody with Cancer placements playing a big role, or really encouraging this motion, positive motion in your life. I feel like connect with the people that you know have Cancer, Pisces, I mean Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Um, I feel like there's somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's coming in and revealing choices to you. Like, hey, have you thought about this way? Have you thought about looking at this from this perspective? Eight of Cups and then the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're going out of your comfort zone. You're being pushed out of your comfort zone. You're being asked to get out of your comfort zone. You're being asked to turn your back on your comfort zone. You're being asked to intentionally challenge yourself and to take on the challenge of, hey, I'm done self abandoning. In order for me to make right decisions quickly, in order for me to operate fully in my purpose, I have to stop self abandoning. And that's what I feel like Aries season is doing. It's coming in and it's showing you the remnants. It's showing you the consequences of your Captain Save a Hope tendencies. It's showing you the consequences of putting yourself last. It's showing I feel like the divine is somehow showing you the consequences of um trusting the wrong people or not trusting yourself. You know, there is this like aha moment around, okay, these are the error of my ways, and so this is what I can do about it. This is how I can switch things up. This is how I can get out of this rut or whatever. I just feel like the Ace of Wands here, and then the Ace of Cups is indicated in the Four of Cups here at the last as the final card. And the divine is trying to give you things. You need to be receptive. Some of us, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, I feel like some of us are just like, you're holding on to the last cycle, holding on to the old concept of how it should be, how it's gonna happen. You have to let go of the how. You have to especially let go of the old how you thought you were going to get financially secure, how you thought your marriage was going to go, how you thought your relationship with your kids are going to go, how you thought. Let it go. You have overanalyzed something or analyzed something to the point of pulverization. Like you have mentally pulverized some stuff, and it's time to start acting. It's time to start moving. It's time to start making decisions. Some of you, it's time to decide to like leave your current environment, leave your current work environment, leaving your current living in situation. Some of you, this is like, I need to travel, I need to explore, I need to do something for myself, and I thoroughly encourage it. Aries season thoroughly encourage it. It thoroughly encourages it. Shoot your shot. Be sure to watch that Aries season astrology video that has all the important astrological dates. Um, Also, me and my ethical cult are going to clarify all these cards over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. The links are in the description box below, baby. So check it out. But let me zoom out for a second. That person with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's coming in has a good idea, or there's somebody with that's very fiery, very passionate about something, and I feel like they're bringing you their passion and asking you for help, and you need to jump on it. There's like I feel like a good collaboration, but I also feel like every card out here is solitary, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So the rest of Aries season needs to be about you, not you making somebody else's dream come true. So you may have to say no to some things that are going against your self-care, self-love standards that have been newly installed, or are being currently installed. I feel like there's somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's going to help you get back on track, or help light you up, or help refill you in some sort of way. But there's somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or there's somebody with Cancer placements that I feel like is also encouraging you or motivating you, or there's like an infusion of progress or infusion of nurturing maternal energy. Some of you are really going to have to self parent this season. And I think you're already used to that, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but you may be just like actively aware. And I just think you need to like step your game up when it comes to self-love and self-parenting, and not always just doing everything by way of tough love. You got to stop bullying yourself into doing everything. Try compassion, you know. Especially especially when Mercury goes into Taurus. I feel like moving and operating, creating from a place of compassion and from a place of actual creativity, like creating from a place of creativity versus creating from a place of obligation or duty or fear or insecurity. It's you're going to have different products whenever you create from these different mindsets and like emotional states. There may be somebody with Leo placements that I also feel like is there's like people coming in. I feel like there's um you plus this Leo looks like getting to the next level, or starting a new cycle in some sort of way. I feel like Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, it's really, really important for you to shut the fuck up in Aries season. Stop arguing with people online. Stop trying to correct people. Stop trying to teach people. Stop trying to, like, I just want you to manage your energy really wisely. All that you can control is you. All you can control is what you voluntarily put into your body, whether you react or respond, and what you do about your intentions. Worry about yourself. That's the name of the game for the rest of Aries season until at minimum April 30th. Worry about yourself. I also feel like there's somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that is willing, I feel like, to start a new cycle with you. Or there could just be like, I'm starting a new cycle, but then I'm pulling back, or I'm going in, or then I'm pulling back. I say a lot of you, but flip it. It may be that water sign that's being watery, or it may be you. But I do feel like there is something here about like steps forward and a step back. I feel like emotionally, like you may be in a place where you're just really, really letting you have been, especially with Mercury in Pisces, Mercury retrograde in Pisces, going direct and moving forward. I feel like Virgo, you've had the rebirth. This is you're in the throes of the rebirth. I said the same thing to Leo. You're in the throes of the rebirth, and I just feel like everything that you are mad about, let it be fuel, but also understand that it's insufficient fuel. It's not sustainable fuel. Let the things that you're mad about get you started, but process that pain, process those emotions so that you can actually acquire a sustainable fuel, essentially. I just don't want you starting something and getting halfway to the finish line only to realize you don't have the emotional bandwidth to finish the race, or you don't have the emotional bandwidth to do the internal work that really needs to happen. And the internal work for Aries season is stop rejecting yourself and get clear about what does success look like to you. What do you want to be known for? What do you want your mark to be? How do you want to make money? How do you want to give back? Do you want to work for somebody else? Do you want to make somebody else's dream come true? Do you want to make your dream come true? Do you have dreams? It's just time to lock the fuck in when it comes to the self introspection, babe. I love you. I'm ready to clarify these cards. I hope to see you over on Patreon. Like I said, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Check the description box. Come on, let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.